Welcome back. It's time for Mad Science Monday here on Living Oklahoma. In today's new experiment, we're taking a closer look at the power of numbers. So let's head back to the lab to check in with our favorite mad scientists.
Thank you, and yes, we are the dogs of science.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof.
Woof, woof. And we're talking about fish again. Now,
Third time.
for the third time. Now, here's the cool thing. Are you ready for this?
What?
What is the biggest fish in the world? Oh, wait. I'll give you a hint. It's not a whale, because a whale is technically not a fish. It's a mammal.
Okay. Whale shark.
A whale shark. Actually, yes.
Wait, whale shark's blue. Is a whale shark bigger than a blue whale?
No. Because
okay.
a blue whale is a whale, a mammal, so it
Okay,
doesn't count.
got it.
Okay, a whale shark is bigger than a school bus.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, absolutely. So it can't go to school because it couldn't ride the bus. Speaking of, what is the smallest fish in the world? I bet you don't know.
I probably don't.
It's called the dwarf pygmy goby. And I know
How
that.
many hours did you spend on Wikipedia?
Oh, actually, I didn't, because see, Dr. Tater is actually from the Philippines, and the dwarf pygmy goby is a native fish to the town or the lake by the town that she lives in. It's the smallest fish in the world. They have a museum there. You ready for this?
What?
I went into the museum and I saw this big fish tank, and I didn't see any fish because they're so small I couldn't see them. But they showed me they're there. No, really. They will fit on your finger, and like 3 or 4 of them will fit on your finger.
Huh.
Now think about this. Nobody's gonna mess with the whale shark because it's so big.
You will be short.
Right. But how does the smallest fish in the world, the dwarf pygmy goby, how does that protect itself? We talked about schools earlier.
Schools.
Schools.
They do it like zebras and they confuse them.
Right, watch this.
Oh, that
Watch
works.
this. Watch this. So, if a fish, and we will pretend that these little pieces of glitter are dwarf
yes.
pygmy gobies.
The ancient.
But you can see them in there, and they're very small, okay? But if I put more in there and they swim around together, take a look at this. Take a look at this. Now, here's the cool thing. Many different types of fish will form a school with hundreds or even thousands of fish swimming all together. Yeah, and if another fish looks at that, it's not going to see a whole bunch of little ones. It's going to see one big mass, and it's going to think that that's a giant fish. So they do that to protect themselves in a large group. And here's the thing. They can swim really close together because they have sensors on their scales and on their fins, so that they can form together for defense, and they can know when they're swimming close together or not. And the stronger ones are always going to swim on the outside to keep the weaker ones, the ones in the middle, protected.
Got it.
Yeah. And sometimes they look like they might swim, they look like a big ball. Sometimes they look like this. Sometimes they'll be in a long string of fish, but they always stay together for defense and protection.
Now I understand.
Pretty cool, huh? And we call that a school. Now, if you want to try this at home, get yourself a glass, cut up little bits of paper. Go ahead.
I'll turn it
Sure.
next.
Cut up little bits of paper, cut up little bits of glitter, drop it in there, and take a spoon and stir it around real quick. Because what we did, we have an automatic stir that's just stirring it around there, and that's what's mixing them all up like that. A little bit more. And the more there are in the school, the more it looks like one big solid mass. Pretty cool. That's what we've got for you today from the Dogs of Science. You want to see more? YouTube
Facebook.
and our website. Just look up Mad Science, or on YouTube, look up Dogs of Science,
Woof woof.
because that's where you're going to see us there. Can't wait to see you next time right here on Living Oklahoma.
Wow. School of Fish.
Oh, I love those wacky scientists. We'll be back on Friday for a Mad Science finale. That's around 10:45 a.m. Be sure to set your DVR because you don't want to miss out on all the fun. And you can even try those experiments at home with your family. Remember to visit okcmadscience.org for more educational resources.